Just be one moment. I'll get us back set back up. And we're going to lose the morning progress for the day, probably, but that's no big deal. For as much time as I plan on spending in this game, we'll make it back in no time. Plus some. There we are, bearded fellow. Here we are, and we're off again. Check the mail again, and everything else. There's the missing axe. We know all about that. Let's go ahead and store all this stuff again. Plant those crops. I'm not too worried about sorting. Actually, we're gonna do that. Grab the fertilizer that I always forget. And the watering can that's in the miscellaneous chest out of place. Those things I do remember. Okay, water this crop, this crop, and that crop. Alright, and we'll go ahead and swing through town, check the general store again, and yeah, we already have enough gifts for Haley for the week. And we'll head straight to the mines and get mining early. Hopefully we have the same kind of luck as far as finding all of the ladders pretty early. The monsters known as slime are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. I would like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay 4 of these beasts. The wizard? That's going to be very, very easy to do. Heading off in the wrong direction again. And, alright, there's that leak again. I'll go ahead and give that to Linus again and see if eventually maybe it pays off. This is a great gift. Thank you. As to be expected. I brought my fishing pole this time. If we can find a cave lake, we might be able to do a little fishing. See what kind of strange fish might live in one of these caves. But for now, we're looking for ladders, ores, and any type of nice treasures to be found. See if we can get to level 20 late today. Oh, that was pretty nice. See, there's the luck I was talking about. And swashbuckle my way through this. And grab those copper ore. Yeah, we messed that one up, but let's quit the other. These insects are really only a pain if two or more are coming at you at one time. Occasionally there's a gas-like effect that happens, and it seems like these things pop up everywhere. You'll get 6 of them at you sometimes. But once, not too bad. Or if they're coming at you piecemeal, they're not too bad. Here we go. Trying to avoid killing it out of bounds, even though we had the small magnet ring, I believe it's called. Yeah, small magnet ring. Even though we had that and it increases the range, I would still hate to see some type of nice loot be out of reach and lose it. We're going to avoid hitting these darker rocks. They take a couple hits and they usually yield 2 stone, which is nice if you're wanting stone, but we're looking for ladders. And we need all the energy we can save. Here we go. There's our quartz, and let's go ahead and head on down this way. There's our ladder. Let's go ahead and take it. I'm after progress today. However, the slimes I will be happy to kill for the wizard to restore the elemental balance, as he claimed. He might just hate slimes too, which that's reason enough for me to help him out. Alright, see if we can go further down. By the time the egg festival comes, we'll have some pretty nice gear, I'm thinking. And by the time the flower festival comes, we'll look downright heroic. Let's go ahead and put some torches down. Light this place up a little bit. I can still see and navigate without them, but it definitely makes it look a little nicer. Has a little ambience. Makes you feel like a true cave explorer. And they're very, very cheap to make. It's 1 wood, 1 sap, I believe. Check something real quick. It's 1 wood, 1 sap, I believe. Alright, excellent. I was just doing a quick check of my audio levels to make sure I'm not too loud or too quiet, and I can't promise anything, and I know the previous videos have been a little blaring, but I'm hoping I'm improving with every video. That's the goal overall. Alright, and we just got an amethyst and we just got the ladder. However, I would love to smash those barrels. Can't help it. Compulsion. There we are. Feels real good. Love it. Nothing more satisfying. Alright, and since we do know where the ladder is, we'll go ahead and run right back over there. But I feel very good about taking out those barrels. And here's our treasure. Still small sword. You received a still small sword. Level 2 sword, a standard metal blade, 4 to 8 damage plus 2 speed. Much better. Alright, and I really hate to leave at this point. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and eat this parsnip and to clear a inventory slot. Get a little bit of energy and health back. And we're going to go ahead and... Alright, there's the fishing spot I was talking about. Now, we could do that. However, I know for sure we cannot afford the inventory slots for fish. We don't have any fish currently taking up our inventory, and they will not stack with anything else. So we'll go ahead and keep on mining, and hopefully get more of the same. And if we maybe find something nice, we might sacrifice something to make room for it. But for now, we're going to go ahead and run down there. I don't like the this is the... Alright, the area is infested. Well, heck, this is a good place to get my slime kills up, I'm thinking. Alright, that's a big slime. But our adventurer is not scared. Oh, that's cute. That's apparently where baby slimes come from. And I don't know how these infested areas work. However, I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple torches down. Switch back to the sword. And those are going down a lot faster. Nice. Let's see if I can get this thing in the corner. And it should be... There we go. Those guys down there too. And not too much damage, but we're definitely taking a beating. So let's go ahead and... Actually, I don't know where to go. We might need to build a stairwell, actually, from here. That might be the key. That or... one of these random bugs is eventually going to drop a staircase for us. Not that one. And that one. Excellent. Right, this area is not infested. However, I need to stay off that sand, otherwise I'm going to get hit by one of those duggers. I believe they're called. A diglet by any other name. And that's going to be tricky there. I don't really want to upset all those things. Trying to be a little bit more tactical. Go pass. Excellent. And that might be the easier route, actually, to get out of here. I do have the health for it. I don't really have the energy to spend busting rocks, so it's going to be what we're going to be doing. So let's move away from that thing. Try to get them before they harden. But be very, very aggressive and fast. There we go. Alright, and looks like they didn't pay off too much. At least we got our kill count up. And that's what being an adventurer is all about. There we go. Excellent. We could find this last ladder. We could get to level 25, which would be pretty darn good for a single day. Of course, we didn't spend all day flirting with Haley, which usually cuts into our adventuring time. But we make sacrifices for love. There we go. Excellent. And there's level 25. I'm going to go ahead and head on out because we're practically out of energy, but that's a darn good place to leave off for today. We'll go ahead and head on home and put some of this stuff away. Keep trying to take little shortcuts, and a lot of times they don't pay off, but sometimes they do, like that. Past the bus stop. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look up here. A lot of times forageables grow behind the bus. I don't see anything right now in the nighttime. Of course, we did go ahead and pick a bunch of dandelions out there a few nights ago, so